EastEnders troublemaker Janine Butcher has been scheming behind Jay Brown's back at the car lot, but her money-making plot is set to be uncovered next week. Will Jay end up in prison over her crimes? Janine, played by Charlie Brooks, teamed up with her nephew Liam Butcher, Alfie Deegan, recently. The EastEnders pair decided to make some extra cash through Jay's car business by selling stolen vehicles. Since they started a couple of months ago, nobody has found out what they've been up to. However, in upcoming scenes of the BBC soap, Jay discovers the truth, but his reaction is unexpected as he decides he wants in on the scheme. Could he be the one who ends up in jail? Next week, Jay is baffled as he finds himself on the phone questioning a very high phone bill, when a customer confronts him about selling stolen cars. They threaten police involvement to a confused Jay, who is becoming stressed about his situation with Honey Mitchell, Emma Barton. Talking to Ben Mitchell, Max Bowden, Jay realizes the reason the phone bill is so high is because Janet Mitchell, Grace, has been calling Lexi Pierce, Isabella Brown, from Miami. As he tries to work out what to do, he is faced with the added dilemma of his business potentially being reported. He soon confronts Janine about the stolen cars, wanting to call the police, but she makes it very clear, his name is on all the forged documents. Furious, Jay later promises an upset Honey he will sort out the huge phone bill. He angrily confronts Billy Mitchell, Perry Fennick, about the scam, finding out he also knew about it. Later, Billy, Janine and Liam are all shocked as a desperate Jay admits he wants to be involved with the scheme. Meanwhile, Tiffany Butcher, Maisie Smith, tells Liam about the big group of rich customers she has at her next party. Calculating Liam has an idea to do one last big job at Ruby's on the night. Janine recently convinced her nephew to help her steal cars behind Jay's back. "You're going to steal cars and I'm going to sell them right under his nose," she explained. "No one needs to know if we don't get caught," she told Liam. Viewers know Liam is in financial trouble and will stop at nothing to make some extra cash. Keegan Baker, Zach Morris, recently sussed he was using Tiffany to do just this, but despite his warnings to her recently, she trusts her brother. "I've just run into your brother on the phone and he sounded like he was up to something," Keegan told his ex. "What's Liam got to do with anything?" she replied. The newly returned Liam overheard the conversation and asked, "Yeah, what's my business got to do with you?" He sounded desperate about money, Keegan revealed. "He said he was going as fast as he can to get some. It makes sense why he's been pushing so hard for you to get half of my business." Tiffany argued, "H's my brother and he cares about me." Keegan warned her, "Be careful who you trust." With Liam clearly making more dodgy plans, and the angry customer threatening to go to police, it's likely the car scam will be reported soon. But the ever-manipulative Janine has probably already worked out a way to make sure Jay looks completely guilty. Jay might end up being the one to pay for Janine and Liam's crimes, especially as he decides to help them out. With Honey unemployed after Suki Panesar, Balvinder Sopal, fired her, the family will be left in big trouble. Will Honey perhaps find out what Jay's up to before it's too late and convince him not to get caught up in Janine's scamming?